Today, I would like to share with you how to use the Magic Layers tool in Canva. Magic Layers allows users to take an image or another locked file type, such as a PDF, and separate out the elements so that they can be edited and manipulated. So, for example, I have this slideshow that I made in Google Slides, and then I used Nano Banana to format the image to kind of clean it up, enhance some elements. However, by doing that, I took everything that I had typed, all the individual images that I had inserted into the slide, and locked them into one single image that is now part of my background slide. So now when I try to click on the text, I can't because it's part of the image. However, with Magic Layers, I can separate that out. So to access the Magic Layers tool, I click on the slide. I get a toolbar at the top, and the first tool in the toolbar is the Edit tool. And when I open the Edit menu, I see some of my magic tools. Now, at first, I don't see the Magic Layers tool, and that's because this image is actually part of the background of the slide. So for this particular slide, I'm going to need to take an extra step. I'm going to have to detach the image from the background of the slide. And to do that, I'm just going to right click on it and find Detach Image in the menu. And now the image is separate and my Magic Layers tool pops up. So now that I am able to select my image, I'm going to open Magic Layers, and it's automatically going to try to start parsing out the different elements of my image. And this does take a minute or so. And once the Magic Layers tool is done, I have my individual elements. So now this background is just a background. I can stretch it out to once again fill my slide. But now all of my text has been converted to text boxes that I can edit. And you may notice that it did change my text a little bit here. It did say type-a-thon, now it says typanion. So, but not a problem because now I can go in and edit. And that's going to include any font tools that I need. So you see I changed the color. I can change because now I kind of lost that border, but I can go in, edit any of the text effects. I can put that regular outline back. And I can also insert my hyperlinks, which is one of the main reasons I wanted the text separate. So I could link it to its individual slide. Now that I've got that slide the way I like it, I could go on to my other slides. If my other slides are okay, I can just leave them locked in image mode. But any individual slide that I may need to edit, just simply go back to the edit menu. And again, in this particular case, I do have to detach the images. Magic Layers will decide what to separate out automatically. And again, it may not always do exactly what you want it to. For example, here, it edited out the J and the F because, again, it's looking for anything that looks like text. So you may have to go in and do some tweaking. I'm simply, because the original J and F are still there, I'm just going to delete those out. And now my image is just a regular image, but I still have access to all the text, which is nice. And then finally, if at any point you realize you're like, oh, I separated this out, but I really didn't need to, I just want to put it back, lock it all in one step. Just go to your undo. You can always undo any edit you make, including any of the magic tool edits.